Hello Aquarius, I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and I'm here to give you a little sneak peek into the month of May 2024. In this reading, I'll be drawing one major arcana card, which will set the theme for the month for you. A court card, which will give us an idea of what the divine wants you to focus on this month, and towards in respect to the best mental attitude they want you to cultivate. And then the minor arcana card here that is selected will be your action and advice for the month. I will use a secondary tarot deck in order to clarify those cards further, in order to give you a deeper meaning to the message or messages that we received today. And I will cap off the reading then with two Moonology cards, an oracle card, and some tea leaf cards. I do ask that you remember this is a collective general reading, and therefore it's quite possible that not every message that comes through today will resonate with you. And if that's the case, it's okay. It just means that it's intended for another Aquarius watching. My hope, though, is that I can hop onto your timeline and give you some insight for the month ahead. So with all that said, let's begin. Major arcana card, focusing on the overall theme for the month, we have the Hermit card. Your court card, which will best describe the mental attitude the divine wants you to have, Page of Pentacles. And your action and advice from the minor arcana is the Eight of Wands. Let's clarify these cards now. Why the Hermit card for the Aquarian collective? Oh, the Tower came out. I'm just going to keep that as a little bonus card there for you. Why the Hermit card for the Aquarian collective for the month of May 2024. Let's do one more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The Hermit card is clarified by the Hierophant, the Lovers, and the Empress. Wow. I just want you, this is, I've done 12 readings now for the month of these glimpses. You are the first one and the only one that has 5 major arcana cards representing the theme. So definitely a really big shift or movement here occurring for you this month. Let's see what this is all about. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is here to represent the best mental attitude to cultivate this month. Why the Page of Pentacles for the Aquarius collective? Aquarian collective. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The Page of Pentacles clarified by the Five of Swords, the Hangman, another major arcana card, and the Ten of Wands. Why the Eight of Wands for the overall action and advice for Aquarius this month? Why the Eight of Wands? We'll do one more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Eight of Wands clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. All right, bottom of the deck we have Seven of Swords. Lots of sevens here in your reading. Four of Cups, the Devil card, which could be a Capricorn you're dealing with, and then the Three of Cups. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we have here. So this month, the overall developmental theme for the month is the Hermit card. And the Hermit card is an individual who really needs to go within and do some soul searching when it comes to dealing with a particular situation or relationship, whether that be in your professional, personal, or maybe even romantic life. Now, the Hermit card also speaks about someone who becomes a guide for others. So for those of you maybe like going through a dark night of the soul, really reflecting on past hurts, past traumas, and you've been doing the work to heal those traumas within, to understand any maybe character flaws that you have, which we all have. But the Hermit card represents an individual who's going within, or should go within this month, right? Because this is your major theme of what you should do this month. Really go within to look at those character flaws. And it's not an easy task. It's not. But this card would not have come up for you if it was a task the divine thought you could not master. And so this is just letting you know to go within and to look at that in order to improve yourself, to become a better individual, a better being, not just here in the 3D, on earth, but in the 5D spiritually as well. Speaking of spiritually, that was clarified by the Hierophant. The Hierophant is all about religion, tradition, traditional family values, what your beliefs are, conformity, what you want to conform with, what you don't want to conform with. Maybe for some of you, you have felt a bit restricted by what the toeing the line of a particular belief is, again, in your professional, personal, or romantic life. Maybe this is a month where you want to go within and do a little soul searching to see where you can challenge the status quo. For some of you, you're having a spiritual awakening. For others of you, your beliefs are just changing. The Lover's card is another major arcana card. Yes, it is a card that represents Gemini. So just to give you an idea, you have the Hierophant representing Taurus, the Empress, also Taurus or Libra, and then you have the Lover's card, which is the Gemini card here. But I don't think this really has to do with any particular individual. This is all you. The Lovers is the original choice card in tarot. So I do believe that this month you will have, with that, the Tower card that came out is this sudden, I don't want to call it a disaster, although for some of you it very well could be. So you have to take this how it resonates. Could be a sudden disaster or upheaval that maybe rocks your core foundation, and you'll have to go within in order to make a choice, a decision on how to deal with it. For others of you, the Tower is representing a sudden change or revelation in terms of your thought or belief process, and we see that with the Hermit card. Some of you making a choice to change your core beliefs, maybe open up yourself spiritually. For others of you, you're making a choice in terms of commitments, Hierophant being long-standing commitments. Some of you that are in relationships where they have been stagnant, you may choose to exit them this month quite suddenly. For others of you that are in happy, healthy relationships, this could be a month where you make the choice to kind of kick it up a notch. If you're dating someone, maybe you want them and you see them as being this abundant, fertile, loving, a very grounded person, whether they're masculine or feminine in the Empress. Perhaps this is the month you make the decision to ask them to move in. If you're living together, maybe get engaged. If you're engaged, actually getting married this month, something like that. Definitely elevating a relationship for many of you to that next level. And again, could be something very sudden with that Tower card, which is giving me difficulty right now, but could be very sudden with the Tower card if you're on the receiving end of this and you don't expect someone to say, hey, let's make the choice or make the decision to live together. This could come to you as a sudden revelation, like, wow, this is a really big life change. I have to go within now and think about that. What are my beliefs about this, moving in with someone before marriage or having a child with them, not being married yet, or just something like that, something that's a little bit different than maybe you were raised to believe or have grown to believe. Seems to be changing this month for you. I'm not really seeing it as a negative. I mean, I guess for some of you, it could be the Tower represents a very broad spectrum of sudden changes, some of them being very positive, impactful changes, and others of them could make you feel like it's just a disaster or something is imploding in your life. But when it's surrounded by the Hermit, the Hierophant, the Lovers, and the Empress, I really just see you this month, whatever choice comes before you, and it'll be a big choice. That I won't lie to you. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. You do have a big choice this month, but I think the overall theme for you is to really go within and take some time, check in with yourself. How does this change affect my beliefs, or how do my beliefs affect that change, that choice, and will it make my life more abundant? With the Empress card, will it add to my life? So do keep that in mind. Best mental attitude to cultivate this month is the Page of Pentacles. I like that. The Page of Pentacles, yes, pages could be immaturity, but in terms of best mental attitude, I think is to look at everything as new. So I think for some of you, your Tower moment, this change again is something new. Pentacles meaning resources, so new job opportunity, new investment opportunity. Perhaps you're being promoted or given the opportunity to serve your community in a different way. Could be a new love offer. I don't have a lot of cups here on the table. In fact, the only ones I have are the Nine of Cups, which talks about self-love, self-wish fulfillment. It's one of the few singular cards of happiness in tarot, actually one of two. So I think you're this month, the best mental attitude for you to cultivate is to really look at all of these new opportunities that come with you, come to you this month, and look at them in the way of the Five of Swords, the Hangman, and the Ten of Burdens, as I call it, or Ten of Wands card. And that means, will accepting this offer, this promotion, this raise, this opportunity, this relationship, this change in my belief pattern, this change in my living situation. Some of you may be planning to move, or may be asked suddenly by a spouse or partner to move, to relocate. And you have to go within. How is this going to affect, you know, the rest of my life long term? Some type of big change like that. But whatever this new opportunity is, the mental thought process for you needs to be, will this cause any conflict or tension or strife in my life that I don't want to deal with, right? Maybe suspend there for a while. Again, Hermit card, and that Hangman is very similar in this reading for me, in the sense of, let me just pause for a minute and see things from all perspectives. Let me become enlightened to know what I should do next. So no hasty decisions this month, regardless if they're small or big. And then also weighing the burdens or responsibilities that come with this change, right? Can I handle them without having conflict with others, or conflict, Five of Swords, within myself? So really pausing this month for, you know, any types of big changes. And move, Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Move in a very stealth-like and strategic way this month. Again, whether it's your professional, personal, or romantic life. Eight of Wands for the action and advice. I love it. Eight of Wands is the second fastest card in tarot. So once you receive the proposition, or you receive the offer, and you take the time to see all angles of it, really go within. How does this affect my abundance in the long run? How does this affect my belief patterns, or how do my beliefs affect this decision? Can I handle it? Well, what burdens will it pose on me, you know, impose on me in my life? And then once you make that decision, the advice and action is to do it quickly, do it rapidly. This is the second fastest card. So communicate the decision clearly and effectively and quickly. If this is in terms of travel, or again, moving forward with an investment, once you make that decision that that's what you want to do, move forward very quickly and efficiently to tackle that. And keep in mind what your long-term goals are. Seven of Pentacles is all about years, right? The Pentacles in general represent years in tarot. So having a very long-term view, again, about this sudden change or revelation or offer that is coming to you this month. Is the juice worth the squeeze? That's my is the juice worth the squeeze card. Will there be a profit or reward if I invest myself into this, if I invest my resources into this? Will it be competitive enough for me? A lot of Aquarians have a very competitive streak, which is quite, you know, it's quite healthy. It's not a terrible thing to have. If you're an Aquarius by nature, you are an intellectual. You are honest. You are seen as being very, you know, very friendly, but you do like a good, healthy competition. So is this competitive enough for me? Will it capture my interest for the long run? Is this something I can see myself investing in the long run? Can I persevere? Seven of Wands, right? Can I persevere through it? And then will it ultimately make me happy? Whether it's financially, in terms of love, romance, will making this decision make me happy? So really good reading for you here, Aquarius. Some big change or changes coming to you this month that will require you to pause, reflect, see all angles prior to making a decision. But whether you are a yay or a nay on the decision, on the opportunity, It's really the divine advice is for telling you to move forward with that decision rapidly. Your Moonology card is a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. And yeah, a time to give rather than take. And I would say that it's a time to give yourself time prior to just taking any offer or proposition that comes before you. And then look at that, time to take action. Yeah, that's really for me confirming that Eight of Wands, regardless of what the decision or decisions will be this month. Once you make them, move very quickly on them in order to produce the best return on investment for you. Your oracle card reads prayer. Dear God, help me always to remember that this present life is but a fleeting moment within eternity. Help me always to remember that this life is but a dream. Help me always to remember that you exist within everyone and everything. The divine powers within you. I love that. I love that it clarifies all of this. Help me always to remember that you exist within everyone and everything. Help me always to remember that love is all there is and all else is an illusion. Thank you. So I think for some of you, you may receive an offer that at first glance looks really great. And I think the message here is not everything that glitters is gold. And so that's why you really need to go within and make sure that the offer or offers coming to you this month are not just illusions, that when you're investing your pentacles for the long run, time, love, money, etc., there will be a reward for you. So really do your homework, but I think you have some really amazing opportunities coming to you this month. Just please do your homework before investing yourself into them. Let's see what we have in the tea leaf cards for Aquarius. Anything to confirm this message that wanted to come out? Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. You have the opportunity for both this month. Multiple opportunities, I would say, with that Hermit card, the Hierophant card, the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. So I love that confirmation there. Anything else for Aquarius, either confirming this message or something else you'd like them to know about for the month of May? Compliments from an admirer. Thank you. Thank you very much. Whoa, I think you have the most tea leaf cards this month. Thank you. All right. Fly, a period of ill health or depression. Watch your health this month. That may be something else. You may receive some sort of news or revelation about your health this month, or you may just feel overwhelmed in terms of a lot of these 10 of wands, 10 of burdens, as I call it, on your back. Lots of responsibility, lots of hard work, and with that comes a lot of achievement, yes, but also a lot of stress. So just be mindful of that. Kind of check in with yourself again with that Hermit card. The first card that we saw, I read for you, was increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. I like that. Carriage ride, a journey, either physical or mental. Again, watch your health this month. I would also say with the carriage card to watch the health of your vehicles as well, because Eight of Wands could be communication or transportation. The carriage has a vehicle on the card, so maybe pay a little attention to your vehicle. These cards came out together, climbing towards success. Yeah, definitely a lot of new opportunities for you this month, Aquarius. Again, just be mindful. Too much concern with sexual matters. That could certainly be a choice you are making this month, perhaps to re-inject, no pun intended, some more romance into your life. I could definitely see that as well in respect to making yourself happy. Hierophant being higher level of commitment. Of course, that would include a sexual commitment to someone. Bouquet, compliments from an admirer. You have recognition, reward for merit. Yeah, I told you, definitely abundance. I could see you being rewarded this month again with an opportunity to serve in some capacity. But again, just be mindful you're not putting too much on your back. Yep, career, exactly. Some new opportunity here for you, Aquarius. You have a candle, you will be shown the way. I love that, because the Hermit card, when an individual, and this is figuratively speaking, of course, but when an individual goes through hermit mode to really go within in an effort to improve themselves and their life, they come out of that period of soul searching holding a lantern. And within the lantern is a light. And the light is the star from the Major Arcana star card. So it's coming out feeling renewed and rebirth, but also coming out as a guide for others. So I like that candle. You will be shown the way, because I think once you make it through that portal, let's say, of some soul searching this month regarding some very important decisions, you come out being the candle, being the light for others, kind of being the lighthouse for others. And that is really great. Broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. Yeah, for some of you, you're going to receive an invitation or an, I don't want to say an invitation, although it could be an invitation for some of you since that came out. But if not an invitation, an opportunity. And some of you may decide after a lot of soul searching and thinking about it, making the choice with the Lover's card, it is not something that you want to invest in. You certainly could, the person making the offer to you could feel a bit down about that, feel a bit rejected. And then affairs with your family. And this is the tree of life. So this is growth. Growth we get from that Seven of Pentacles card, right? Is a juice worth the squeeze? Do I see long-term growth here? So really, really great month for you. Lots of changes and opportunities. Again, just be mindful to go within. Be sure to kind of check in with yourself throughout the month. Make sure you're not taking on too many burdens or too much stress, and be mindful of your vehicle this month as well for some of you. And it is spring in the Northern Hemisphere, so if you want to be a rabbit, get to it and have fun with that as well. Apparently you have an admirer. So with all that said, fantastic reading, Aquarius. If you enjoyed this reading, if any part of it resonated with you or you just want to claim it as your own, be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. Drop me a few comments below. I do enjoy interacting with my subscribers. Until I read again for you, Aquarius, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.